Previously on Secret Chef. Some secrets were out.
It's definitely this dude right here.
I'm spilling no beans. No beans.
Some ingredients were odd.
Jelly beans.
Grape soda.
Spicy hot onion rings.
One chef took the lead again.
I'm a winner, man. I'm gonna keep on winning.
And one chef didn't make the cut. Chef Gherkin, thank you for playing. 5 chefs remain as Secret Chef starts now. A clever chef can't be boxed in. So I'm testing their ingenuity. Maybe one of them can get me out of here. 10 chefs compete through 10 levels of cooking challenges, secretly judging each other for a $100,000 prize. This is Secret Chef. Today is a celebration. My friends have made it halfway through the competition, so I've decided to throw them a party.
Morning, friends.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hello, hello.
We're missing our
We
friend.
usually have Sydney.
The last challenge,
Chef Gherkin, you did not win.
Sydney got eliminated. She's like the heart of Secret Chef. Like, dang, I miss Sydney.
What is this?
I gotta do it. We've arrived.
It's a party.
We walk into the lobby and we notice all of these different decorations of gold, and we've got streamers, we've got balloons. I love it. It's very dramatic. Top 5, baby!
Hey. It looks like a party, but I don't know what we're celebrating.
Obviously, there's a challenge, and Chefy always has a trick up their sleeve. So this is fun, but I'm also very nervous.
Did Chefy get married?
That group photo?
Yeah,
Good
we're
selfie?
gonna
Yes, we gotta do a
selfie.
selfie.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
1, 2, 3. Top 5.
Nice.
But what are we celebrating? Chefy.
Hiya, chefs.
What's up, Chefy?
Hi.
I'm so excited that we're down to the top 5 that I decided to throw you a party. Woohoo! And one of you will win my $50,000 plus the $50,000 matched by our grand prize sponsor, HelloFresh. That is $100,000. I love surprises, don't you?
Yes.
No.
Gee whiz, do I have a surprise for you?
Oh,
What's the surprise?
it's coming out.
Every good party needs presents, right?
There could be anything inside of those boxes.
I don't trust the hat.
Chefs, we're gonna play a game of white elephant.
I love White Elephant.
I love white elephant.
First person gets to pick a box and open it.
The next person can either take that gift or they can unwrap a new gift, and it moves down the line.
If your gift is stolen, you must take another from the conveyor belt. And by the end of the game, every chef should have a gift. Time to start.
So much fun to steal things from your friends.
And the chef that I'm randomly selecting to go first is... Beep, boop, boop, bop, beep, beep.
Oh,
Stephanie! Please take a gift, sit down, and unwrap it.
I don't know what I'm going to get, so why not pick the biggest box, and it is heavy as hell. Oh, it's a toaster oven.
oh, okay. A bread toaster. A really nice appliance. And if we have to cook with that, it's something that might come in handy.
Caution, it's hot.
Leon, you're next.
No, I decided not to steal Stephanie's gift because I wanted to kind of gamble and see if I could get something better.
What is it?
I've got a sandwich maker. And I'm like, thank you so much, because I wanted to make a sandwich. But at the same time, I know someone is going to take this.
The next chef up is Josh.
I want to steal your joy right here. I mean, this is a nice equipment right here. I'm thinking about stealing that toaster oven because I can fit a lot in there, so I can cook a lot at the same time. You know what? I'm curious though. I'm gonna open the box.
Let's see. Come on, Nervous Nelly.
Oh.
That is hilarious.
It's a freaking iron. I've cooked on one of these before, actually.
That is hilarious.
All right, Poonam.
Okay. I gotta do a box. I'm just gonna go for it.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Let's see. All right. Okay. I gotta stand up for this one. Oh.
What in the hell? What?
I'm scared. No! It is a clothing steamer.
A clothing steamer?
Oh my God. What the hell? I don't think I've ever even used a steamer. What am I gonna do with this thing?
Go ahead and test it on this carpet.
Oh no, no, no.
Unfortunately, yes.
Oh, man.
I hate it. I hate the thing.
The last chef to pick will be Lanky. What's in the box?
Well, they saved the best for last. Do I want a new gift? I could risk it by opening up a new box. I might get something really cool to cook with, or I might get stuck with something completely different and have no idea how to use.
Listen, we all open gifts.
You must make a decision. We can't be here all day.
I'm feeling thievish.
Oh boy, Lanky's the gift that keeps on giving and taking. Home cook by day, thief by white elephant. Which chef is Lanky going to burn?
I'm feeling thievish.
Whoa. This is actually probably on brand with Lanky.
So now, I'm striking while the iron's hot. I'm taking the iron, man! I steal the iron because I know that I can get direct heat from that iron and cook something fairly quickly.
That means that Joshua now has to take the last gift on the conveyor belt. Good luck.
I'm really upset that I don't have my iron anymore. I had ideas already. Now I'm back to square one. This is gonna be a grill. Nope, this is like a feather. It's a big box, but it's really light.
No point waiting now, let's go.
I'm digging around and I don't see anything, and I finally find it, and I grab it, and it's a flat iron for your hair.
Oh my God.
I feel like we're gonna have to cook a dish with the appliances we got, but I also feel like we're about to open a dry cleaner.
You guys remember coming into the lobby all happy, seeing all of this stuff? Now look at y'all. Now look at y'all.
Look at all your nice gifts. What do you say?
Thank you, Chefy.
You're welcome. It's time for a challenge. I want you to make a delicious cooked meal. The good news is, you can make whatever you want. The bad news, your new gift, it's your only source of heat.
This toaster is the only heating element I have to cook with. Like, what the
Well, potty mouth, I'm testing your ingenuity, so show me what you can do.
I can't use any other heat source to create a dish, and I'm freaking out. What can I possibly steam to make a nice dish that will score high?
Whoever wins this challenge will receive a secret advantage. The rest of you win nothing. I'm sorry. You have 60 minutes. So long.
Do you need help moving this out?
I knew I should have stole that from you.
Stephanie and I had the only real kitchen utensils. The rest of them were trying to open a laundromat. I'm looking around and I'm like, I can't wait to see how y'all get out of this.
Chefs, whichever items you have chosen, I have left 2 of each in your kitchen. And because we're friends, I will also allow you limited access to boiled water. But that's it. Now please, chefs, begin the challenge in 3, 2, 1.
Let's do this.
So let's plan this out. Our challenge is to use only this heating element to create a dish. Let's do bread. Honestly, if I were left with one of the other devices, I don't know what direction I would go. So I'm feeling really good about having this toaster. I would be dumb not to make some version of toast.
All right, so we've got a sandwich maker here. The pros of this sandwich maker are it is an actual cooking device, and it has a consistent heat source on the bottom and on the top. The most important thing with any sandwich is that you have some sort of butter. I'm just gonna make a sandwich, but it needs to be perfect.
I got these 2 irons that I gotta cook with. And looking at this flat iron, I'm thinking, I might be able to get a nice sear on these. This might get pretty hot, but it's so small. I want to create something where I don't have to stand there and hold them the entire time. So I try to create like a flat surface, so it look kind of like a sandwich press. That's my idea. Yeah, I'm not feeling terrible about my flat irons because at least it's not a steamer.
I don't even steam my clothes. This is ridiculous. I definitely got the worst item out of everyone. They have things to make crunchy, delicious food. I'm just going to be making mushy, steamed. Let's take inventory of what I even have.
I want to bring my A game for this round because I haven't won since the very first challenge. All these reviews, same thing. I don't have enough flavor. Sauce needs more flavor, bland. I'm cooking this because I should be able to cook it quickly and I can pack in a lot of flavor. I'm gonna put some peaches and some habanero in it to give it like a nice little sweet heat balance. With some of these appliances that the other chefs have, they might give away some secrets. For example, Stephanie has the bread toaster, so obviously she's gonna have some kind of toasty element, so that should be easy to figure out.
Is there any way to like that? Yeah, it's going. Okay. I'm just let that do its own thing.
All right, oh, I need to get this hot. What am I doing? Let's just put that right there. Am I shorting out?
Am I tripping?
Why is it flashing? And now the electricity is having problems. The lights are flickering. There are challenges. Excellent, excellent vibes. Oh.
Y'all ain't pay the bill?
All right, there we go.
Uh-oh, there were some power problems. Sorry about that.
That was fun.
This thing gets hot quick. Look at that, it's already steaming. Beautiful. Last challenge I placed, bottom two. Bottom two is rough. My goal now has been just make delicious food. Don't go and try and reinvent the wheel. I need to have fun. I decided to do a turkey and avocado sandwich. I have a turkey bacon ranch sandwich at least 4 days a week. So I kind of wanted to do something that reminded me of that. People love Chipotles, like what?
Salt, olive oil. What else can I throw in? Couscous doesn't require any heat. You just need hot water, which I have access to. My strategy to use the steamer is to steam my green beans so they're not super raw. This steamer is not ideal. I feel like it's probably also gonna melt the Ziploc bag. Oh, it's really going. This is not ideal, but the more I use it, this is actually kinda not bad.
I've never done anything like this before. I've used a toaster oven before, but I have not done all of these different things. I decided to make a savory harissa toast. Bread setting is due up to a 3. I want a nice crusty toast. And that's where we go into the underthinking part, because I was like, bitch, you made toast with a toaster? I'm worried the other chefs are gonna figure out my cooking style because they're gonna know who made the toast. But I'm sticking to it. I'm gonna make this toast really good toast.
Chefs, 25 minutes remain.
Coming in hot. I'm gonna make an antipasti plate with roasted tomatoes and pistachio pesto. Using this flat iron, and this contraption I built is great, it's cooking the food, but I have to baby it. And the more time I spend doing that, the less time I spend actually cooking. And time is the most important ingredient in this competition. I'm thinking I wanna make some crostinis, add some little crunch to this dish. I'm gonna let it crank like a toaster oven, and sizzle, sizzle, sizzle.
Oh, okay. It's very hot. I keep forgetting how hot this can be. The steamer is steaming. It's doing its job. It had one job, and it was to steam, and it's doing it.
And so now I've got all my components done, and then we're gonna build this guy, press it. I kind of assumed that the sandwich maker would just press down so it holds and it'll char it. Okay, that's one thing that's heavy. But I need another weight source to just put on top of the other. I see a KitchenAid mixer. I know these things are like 50 pounds. I just put it on the sandwich maker, and I kind of balance it, and it sits still. I need to get some, I need to get a little bit of.
Holy stand mixer, Leon! Professional or not, no one is exempt from the laws of gravity.
Even stand mixers.
Oh my God. After being in the bottom two, I can't mess up this dish. And now I'm severely behind at this point. Oh my God.
Chefs, 5 minutes.
I smell something burning. My God. My crostini burned. There's some hot spots in these flat irons. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with these little breadsticks now. I gotta improvise. I gotta work with what I got, and I'm gonna go with some little croutons to add some texture. This is not what I envisioned at all. Lanky better be having the time of his life over there with my iron.
The chicken looks good, looks cooked. I'm really impressed on how these irons are working. Oh, and I'm very happy that I stole these irons. I'm serious about what I do. I'm serious about cooking. And now I think it's finally showing on the plate.
Chefs, 1 minute remains.
A little bit of greens.
So we've got the turkey.
Sometimes you gotta change up your idea.
We're gonna do it on here. Perfect amount.
Whoop, whoop, falling out a little bit. Oh God, stay wrapped.
Uh-oh. We got scissors.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. That challenge has ended.
Feel sweaty.
Could have been worse. Someone had to cook with the steamer, you know?
Chefs, please move on to your tasting room. Chefs, please begin the tasting. It's time to review each dish, assessing the taste, execution, and presentation. And don't forget the ingenuity that went into making these.
Let's see what the gang has for me.
Mediterranean couscous. How do you cook couscous?
I'm very happy with this. It's very light.
It's kind of like a raw preparation, so maybe steamed. So this might have been punams.
And the couscous is perfectly cooked.
Light, summery, so good.
What have we got here?
We have an antipasti with roasted tomatoes and pistachio pesto. Like what?
You know, it's very elegant, but we only had so much time, and this is damn near nothing.
That is Josh. He flat ironed the shit out of it. We know who this is. Hello, Leon.
Like, there's no way Leon would just make a sandwich with that sandwich press, right?
I like the presentation. He really did the damn thing.
Quite tasty. The sauce isn't too bad either.
I love the sauce, but everything else is just kind of like so-so. The flavor is good.
Oh.
Okay, savory harissa toast. Evan's gonna pick this one up and eat it.
I bet Stephanie made this one with the toast maker.
I love the honey on top, a little sweet.
It's dry.
Got some dry chicken.
I believe this was Chef Stephanie. Wasn't too outside the box. It was a sandwich and in a bread toaster. It was a pretty nice sandwich.
This is the barbecue chicken cabbage roll. Assuming this was Lanky's, he made with the iron.
The chicken salad on the inside is good. It got a little heat in there.
Steamed chicken, there's no char accent in any of this. So that leaves us a Lanky? That's crazy.
What did Lanky have? Lanky had an iron. Did he cook chicken on an iron? It tastes good.
A little on the sweet side, but great textures in the dish.
I think I was definitely the most creative.
If you told me they were cooked with home appliances, I would never, ever believe you.
Ingenious, but then again, I didn't taste it. It's up to the chefs now.
Oh, all right.
Oh, reviews.
Hi.
Chef Radicchio said, "Hi, Lanky."
Chef Radicchio said, "Hi, Leon."
Chef Radicchio said, "Hi, Steph."
This is Secret Chef, and they're not supposed to know who I am. I feel like I'm being targeted instantly. Hi, Josh. Cool concept, hard to eat. Ridiculous calling me out.
My strategy is to shake things up, make my fellow chefs and competitors nervous.
Good flavor. Cabbage seems unnecessary. All right, so Radicchio, who I believe is Poonam, has guessed me.
Chef Arugula said, "Great flavors, a little messy. I love the sauce."
Chef Donut said, wonderful texture, flavors, and the sauces were balanced. Give me more of everything. See, I love that. I love reviews like that. More. But wait a minute. I read it again. Like, I don't know if that's like a good thing, like give me more, or just like the plate was small, give me more.
And from Chef Couscous, light, summery, so good. Wonderful use of flavors all throughout, wanted more lemon and acidity. Okay.
Chef Radicchio said, great flavor. Wish there was a creamy element or a spread. Okay. At this point, I know that Chef Radicchio is Poonam. One of the things that she's trying to do is potentially call people out and let them know I know exactly what your alias is. That's... Let's see.
That hurts.
You did not win. Shocker.
I'm sorry you did not win. Try again soon. This one's interesting. I wonder who did win.
This is my first solo win. This is the best I've felt in the entire competition. I think I've kind of proven my point that even though I'm a home cook, I should be taken pretty seriously when it comes to cooking.
Chefs, please exit your tasting rooms.
Yo, I thought I was alone out here. I was like, there's nobody out here. Covering up my emotions is hard. That loss means a lot to me. This competition could change my family's entire life. And losing, that's a huge knot in my brain. So I'm gonna go out there and I gotta hide because I gotta play the game.
Hello, hello.
How'd it go?
It was fine.
It looks like it was good, man.
Yeah,
Look like
yeah.
we got some good reviews,
Food looks
some
good,
food.
hair looks good.
Do you guys want to cook at a laundromat ever again?
That's
Oh,
it.
no.
We could open a laundromat/restaurant.
Now I've got to keep a poker face. I can't show any happiness, no matter how thrilled I am from winning, and I am very thrilled.
I feel like I know how you did yours. Did you put the tomatoes, like you put the curling iron on and put the tomatoes like in between it?
Chef Leon started coming at me saying, oh, how'd you get the nice little grill on the charred tomatoes? I feel like people are figuring out who Chef Arugula is, so I gotta throw him off. I think, raw tomatoes is usually good to go, you know what I mean? I think it brings out acidity, a little sweetness, a good balance
So,
for
wait,
everything.
you put raw tomatoes on there?
It said roasted tomato?
What's that?
It said roasted tomato
On what?
on the card?
Not on his.
I'm here to play the game. I'm here to win. They think they know who I am. I just gotta flip it.
You might have something flipped around.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then,
Chefs, please head to your kitchens.
okay. I'm confused.
Good luck.
Later, guys.
Usually we go to the lobby together and all of us kind of awkwardly look at each other. But this is Secret Chef, so you never know what's gonna happen.
I already know what's going on. Not really, I have no idea.
Hiya, chef.
What's up, Chefy?
Why is the light flickering again? What is happening? The electricity is having problems. The lights are flickering. Steffi, I don't like this.
Chefy doesn't sound too great.
Yeah, all those heat appliances from your last challenge drained my power supply. I feel a little sleepy.
Goodbye. Good night.
I lost power.
Bye.
What is this? Let's see what we have here. Ah, you get to choose which course you want to bring. Where am I bringing it? You have been invited to a potluck. Very neat.
Chefs, I would like to think you are all a big family here, but I've been making you eat all alone, not together. How sad. So today, you're making a potluck dinner to share in the lobby.
I love potlucks. I love hosting. I love creating things. I like eating foods that my friends make. So I'm excited about this.
The theme of the dinner is hometown cooking. Each of you will create either an appetizer, a main dish, one of two side dishes, or a dessert inspired by your hometown. Whoever won the White Elephant Challenge has received an advantage. They will get to have their own choice of course, of course. The rest of you, I will randomly decide which course you get, and you will be happy about it.
Funny, Chefy.
The winner of the White Elephant Challenge was... Chef Macaron! I look forward to your big family dinner where you can dish about your dishes and maybe about each other. So bring your poker face. Don't give yourself away.
I'm going to do a side dish. And let's see what my other friends end up with.
What did we get?
Please bring an appetizer.
Please bring an entree.
Please bring a side dish.
Please bring a dessert inspired by your hometown. Sounds like a plan.
Chefs, begin the challenge in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, let's do this again.
All right.
I'm like throwing for a loop and I don't know what to make. I'm originally from Minnesota, but I live in New Jersey. I can use this to my advantage because they don't know where I'm from. In Minnesota, we got, I'm thinking of a side dish. Minnesota's known for like casseroles, meat and potatoes, really comfort food. JoJo fries, that's huge. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm thinking I'm gonna cook up some JoJo fries and chili. I don't know where the name came from. I've heard potato wedges and chili, but this is something that I ate a lot growing up there.
I kind of wanted the dessert. I'm annoyed I have to make the entree. I would have preferred dessert. I would have preferred an appetizer. I would have preferred literally anything else but an entree. Whew, this is kind of a rough one. Where I'm from, in the South, the sides mean so much more than the entree. The entree is like, all right, we'll get it, but like, as long as we got good sides, we'll be okay. Having the entree to a potluck is definitely like the most pressure. Oh man, I wanted the dessert. I wonder who got the dessert.
I never use measurements, but with desserts, you need all the measurements. I am not a baker. I don't like baking, so I am freaking the out. I'm more of a savory person. I am going with Zeppolis with a raspberry coulis and a chocolate dipping sauce. They're very true to New Jersey, and that's where I was born and raised. Oftentimes they're confused for donuts, but it's very, very different. I have not made these before, and I haven't tested it, so who knows?
I want to make sure I do as much as I can. I'm making for the appetizer grilled steak with chimichurri and a white bean puree. Steak has to be perfect, the beans have to be perfect, everything has to be freaking perfect. So my biggest thing for this challenge is I want to make sure that my appetizer is bold. It reminds me of home in a very subtle way and is composed, but also I want it to stand out. I am ready to win a main challenge.
So I'm gonna do like some steakhouse mashed potatoes, but I can't just show up to a potluck with a bowl of mashed potatoes. These have to be show-stopping mashed potatoes. I'm taking a risk with mashed potatoes because they're not all that fancy. Am I gonna have enough flavor? They're kind of a straightforward, easy dish, but because it is so kind of straightforward, I really need to bring some flavor along for the ride.
My biggest risk is simplicity, but with simplicity, you get to focus more on flavor. That's where I've kind of been lacking. In order to pull this off, I need to make sure that the chicken skins are crispy, that the mojo is acidic and delicious, I don't overcook the chicken, and serve it up.
Oh my God, it smells so good. Losing that last one, I think it's getting to my head. It's like, oh, somebody took this from me. What's going on? I don't feel 100% about this dish. JoJo fries and chili. I grew up eating it, but I don't think a lot of people relate to it from Minnesota. It'll be a good dish, but I'm thinking people won't really know what it is. I'm going through a little identity crisis, and I want to pivot the dish. Switch it up.
Chefs, 25 minutes remain.
That's some right there. My time is running out. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just all over the place today.
Hurry, Josh, pivot, 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 pivot. Chefs, 25 minutes remain.
I'm just all over the place today. I'm nervous at this point. Instead, put a little flour in there. JoJo fries and chili. I grew up eating it, but I don't think a lot of people relate to it from Minnesota. I want this dish to represent my hometown, so I want to do something completely different. So I'm thinking a tater tot hot dish. Then you really think Minnesota. I'm running out of time, and if I'm gonna do it, I gotta do it quick. This is a really rustic, comforting home dish.
I really need to see one. It's definitely raw. I need to cook it longer. Given this is the first time making Zeppolis from scratch, I'm learning that the consistency and my measurements are a little off. I need it to form balls and it's not doing that. I am not a baker. Baking and making desserts is a science. It's all measurements. And this isn't the consistency. It's too loose. I need to fix this problem. Let's try this again.
This color on the steak is exactly what I was hoping for, and I can always finish it in the oven if I really need to. Being from Seattle, Washington, I want to make sure that my dish has elements of home, but I don't want to give it away too much. Seattle, I'm thinking coffee, and so I decided to use espresso on the steak rub for the white bean puree. My family's from New Orleans. Growing up, we eat beans all the time, and I think it'll be like a really nice texture and sauce to complement the steak. It's a little bit of everything that makes home home for me.
Chefs, you've got 10 minutes.
I did kind of make an error here. I didn't want to put the mushrooms in just yet. I lose track of my steps, and I toss my mushrooms into my gravy before I strained it. I wanted to add those towards the end. Okay, I've got to strain my sauce. And now I've set myself behind on time a little bit. I can get these in a pan and get them cooked. Chop them up real fast, toss them in a hot pan. There's nothing to worry about. I really need this to come together for me.
Chefs, 5 minutes.
My main concern right now is the crispy components on top. Everyone knows what a tater tot is. I don't have that much time. I'm sweating. I'm really worried. And I hope that this was a good idea. And I gotta think about plating it too, because it's a casserole, right? How do you make a casserole look cool?
Man, I swung for the fences on this one. A mushroom cream cheese stuffed chicken. I pull the chicken skins out of the oven, recognize that the skins are soggy. And if I don't pull this off, they're gonna say something about the skins.
Damn it, man, come on.
I torched the chicken skins, and yet it's still not giving me the color or the texture I want.
Man, come on.
I need more time.
Chefs, 1 minute remains.
Holy crap.
This is it, baby.
Oh my God.
This is beautiful. Let's do a nice little thin stripe.
Oh yeah. Take it, sisters. Oh yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. Chefs, the challenge has ended.
Bye-bye.
I'm just devastated with the dish I put up. And I'm like, I'm going home.
Chefs, move along to the lobby.
We're back in the middle
Look
again.
at this. Yo, what we got here?
Y'all, look at us.
The top 5 dinner.
Okay, entree.
Beautiful mash.
The vibe at the table is friendly, but it's an awkward situation because we have to talk about the food that's right in front of us that we all made without talking about who made it.
Like, I love eating, but this has really changed the dynamic for me. How do you critique and comment the food without trying to amp up your dish too much? It's like this game of like poker face.
Well, let's start with the appetizer.
Yo, this appetizer is crazy.
Yeah.
I made grilled steak with chimichurri and a white bean puree. I'm noticing like people are enjoying like the steak and enjoying the chimichurri sauce, but it's a little quiet. It's a quiet dinner.
It's a quiet dinner.
Oh yeah.
That steak is awesome.
What about the bottom though? I was trying to figure out exactly what that was. I couldn't get it.
But I can't identify the puree. That's my thing.
I was like, oh, what do you think's in that puree? Hoping that it would kind of like spark some positive, interesting conversation. But they didn't know what the hell it was. Clearly you don't know good food.
Now we got a side dish here. I made the tater tot casserole.
This is exactly what I love. I love green beans with, mushroom cream sauce with some tater tots, but I have no clue who could have made this. I think Puna might have, or it could have been Josh. I don't know.
That was a hash brown?
They're tater tots, sorry, tater tots.
I didn't know what that was.
I see Chef Leon start to look at the inside, and I'm looking around at people's plates, and I'm realizing that they're not really touching it.
I mean, that's either potato or onion or shallot, right? With the little white.
They're eating around the tater tots, which should have been the best part. This can't be good.
Okay, mashed potatoes.
I made mashed potatoes and gravy. I'm a little worried that mashed potatoes and gravy might not be enough of a showstopper.
I think it could have used a little bit more salt. We're in a competition for $100,000, and you're making a big ass bowl of mashed potatoes. There could have been some more roasted garlic, some herbs, some more butter. Like, what's going on?
It's always the thing that's like the least seasoned at every potluck is mashed potatoes.
Always. I like the gravy the most.
Hearing reviews out loud in front of me about my mashed potatoes was a little daunting. Once again, not enough salt. Like, come on, I salted the hell out of these potatoes.
All right, let's talk about the main dish, the
Chicken.
I made mojo chicken thighs. I'm about to serve these people soggy chicken thigh skins. It's gonna kill this whole dish.
So I wonder what this is.
There's a lot happening with this chicken. I don't even know where to begin.
The stuffing was interesting. It had like
Stuffing?
Like the underneath the skin.
Okay, this is a main, but it needs to be the star. And I just feel like to do a baked chicken thigh is like strong in its way, but if you're gonna do the baked chicken thigh, do it all the way. And it just wasn't all the way for me with the skin.
Hey, anybody need some of this gravy? Because I'm just gonna pour a little bit on this chicken right here.
Josh grabbed my chicken, got extra sauce on his plate, and just started going to town.
Slurped in the chicken. Slurped the chicken. It was juicy.
And then in camaraderie, I did the same thing. I grabbed chicken, I'm just going at it, I'm eating this chicken like, man, this is good.
Damn, didn't feeding you?
He's a growing boy.
I think Leon made the chicken thigh because he was doing the most. Sopping up the juice, all this butter, all this and that. And it was good chicken thigh, but it wasn't like that good of a chicken thigh to be doing all of that. It was crispy on top, but I think doing that on the bottom kind of made it kind of elasticy. And it took away from that.
Everybody has something to say about the chicken skins, even myself. And I'm like, yeah, this was no good. You know, I didn't even want to eat the chicken skins. They were just soggy.
Who's ready for dessert?
Oh, yeah. I made the zeppelis, and I'm feeling a bit nervous. I don't really bake. This is a dish I've never made, so I don't know how the other chefs are gonna react.
I like the, is that like a raspberry sauce?
And the chocolate sauce, too, even if you mix them together, it tastes really yummy.
You get the bright and the richness together.
Yeah, I love a donut, especially fried donut for dessert.
Mixing the sauce is the way to go. Like raspberry and chocolate, probably one of my favorite combinations.
And it's nice to have dessert. We haven't had anything kind of sweet yet. I don't know who made the Zapoli because we've never cooked sweets. So to know everybody's kind of like level with desserts is hard to tell, and I can't make a prediction on that one too soon.
Well, I'm full.
Truly. You know, so we get a jambalaya fried wings.
Chefs, please return to your tasting rooms.
Oh,
Okay.
100%. Good call.
I'm worried sick leaving that room. Like, oh my God, the chicken skins are gonna send me home. Thank you, everyone. Dinner was delicious.
It's time to rate and review their hometown potluck. It's all up to the chefs to decide which course will they endorse. Let's see what they think.
Let's begin.
Taste-wise, I was kind of underwhelmed. I'm realizing that we are 5 very different people with very different tastes, and it makes me a bit nervous in this competition.
This was supposed to be an appetizer. It didn't feel like an appetizer. Overall, I was not very impressed by all the potluck dishes.
I didn't like this dish very much at all.
These were not great. I don't know the mentality everybody had going into this challenge, but I felt this was the weakest round of food we had, myself included. So maybe the challenge got the best of the competitors.
It's not just up to me, so we'll see.
Time for reviews.
Reviews for Chef Couscous. Chef Radicchio said, looked nice on the platter, felt more like a main than an appetizer. Yeah, it might have stood out more than the actual main that was there. Whatever.
Chef Donut said, love the sauces. I almost wanted the donut smaller. The donut wants smaller donuts.
Chef Radicchio said, solid main, needed more flavor, skin was disappointing.
Chef Donut said, mash could have used a bit more seasoning in the gravy.
Chef Macaron said, great crunch on the string beans. Sausage overpowered overall taste and made it one note. That one hurt. I don't want that for my food. That's not me.
Chef Macaron said sauce was good flavor, chicken skin was soggy.
Chef Couscous said, great mushroom and sausage filling. Tater tot was gummy.
Chef Radicchio said, nice gravy, needed salt. What?
The skin killed me.
These tater tots ruined me, man.
I seasoned throughout that whole friggin' dish.
I've never made tater tots before, and now I'm going home because of tater tots.
Ugh, I'm sick to my stomach. I'm definitely going home.
Damn it. That is not what I wanted to hear at all.
Welcome back. Our chefs have the blues from their harsh reviews, but what will the results say?
All right.
I'm gonna anticipate someone leaving, so we'll just put, could be me, oh, it could be me.
The chicken skins ruined the dish, so I'm worried I'm going home. I don't know if I'm gonna get a chance to express this happy-go-lucky, fun attitude anymore.
Who's going home today?
Oh goodness, what now?
What is this? This is new?
I'm even more nervous because this isn't part of the routine. I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm about to open this thing. I'm sorry, you're going home.
Oh no. Hooray, you won. For now, please stay where you are. Holy It feels incredible being a winner. I can't stop smiling. It just feels unreal. This is my first win, and it's a first dessert one. So I'm proud, and especially for a dish I've never made before. First dessert, I feel like I need a hair flip.
I am safe.
Boom! It says, you're safe. And I was said, oh my God, thank you.
Oh, I gotta sit down. Oh my God.
Oh God. Yeah, that's great. I open up the cloche and it says go to lobby. I don't know what it means, but it cannot be good.
Please go to the lobby. I'm thinking to myself, is this the note that other people got before they went home? I don't know. Let's go.
What's up?
I think it's just you and me, friend.
It's you and me?
I think it's just you and me. I'm confused why the only other person there is Josh.
It's just Stephanie and I don't know what it means, but I don't think it's gonna be good.
I need like a emotional support.
This is it right here. I'm just
I need a lot of emotional support.
Oh man, this is crazy. You see this?
Sheffy, what the you got for us, bro?
I mean, there's 2 chairs here. It seems like it's set up for it, you know?
Hello, chefs.
Hey, chef.
You worked hard today.
Sure did.
Sure
Those
did.
potluck dishes looked amazing.
Thanks.
How are you enjoying each other's company?
You know, it's good.
Yeah.
It's nice chatting to each other. Stephanie and I are sitting there, and I'm super nervous. Stephanie's super nervous. I can feel her energy, and I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm freaking out.
How nice you got to eat together like a family. I don't eat. I don't have a family. I have the ratings, though. I have all the ratings. And the results. And all the ratings. And the results. And they are. And they are. And they are.
Is this happening or am I tripping? Chef, you all right?
3 chefs are one step closer to winning $100,000.
3 chefs?
So sad.
You 2 chefs are not safe. One of you is meant to go home. But I am tired. Come back later.
What?
Whoa.
Well, I know we're not safe, but we'll come back later.
Next time on Secret Chef.
Oh, what is going on?
Something is happening, something fishy.
Name that tuna!
And who doesn't love some classic TV?
You'll need to make a fancy TV dinner.
And in our biggest twist yet,
Jeffy, why are you like this?
the fate of one is in the hands of 3. Be sure to tune in as we move on to level 6 of 10 on the next Secret Chef.